this video we will discuss about the role of sialic acid in altered adhesion and invasion in the case of tumor cells. So basically in our previous videos also we have discussed that tumor cells leads to change in the glycosylation profile, and this change in the glycosylation profiles will promote these tumor cells to spread from one place to another, or one organs to another, and that is called metastasis. And how this change in the glycosylation affect metastasis, or the hypersialylation affects metastasis, we have discussed that in our previous videos. In this video we will discuss how these hypersialylations will affect this adhesion and invasion, and this is also related to the metastasis. That is, it helps the tumor cells to spread from one place within the host to the other place within the host, or from one organs to another organ. So in the figure on the left hand side, discuss how it will affect the adhesion process because of this hypersialylation. So one of three receptors are mentioned here, that is FGFR1 and this integrin, and this also uh, this is also the integrin, but both of them has different kind of glycan structure. First one has this cytn glycans, that is galnac and the sialic acid, and this Lewis sialic acid Lewis structure. And the silated integrin has this hypersialylated structure, whereas this FGFR1 also has hypersialylated structure. So what will happen is that because of the hypersialylation in the case of FGFR1, it will trigger the intracellular signaling pathway, that is FAK pathway or ERK pathway, that will promote the proliferation, and this also it will helps in the angiogenesis or invasion or in simpler terms we can say that this hypersialylation will prevent the immune detection, or prevent these tumor cells from being targeted by the immune system of the host. And simultaneously, what happens because of this hypersialylation of this sialated integrin, this helps in the this helps in altered adhesion with the other cells. And because of this altered adhesion, what happens is that these tumor cells will be able to move move tumor cells will acquire a more mesochemical structure nature, and will be able to metastase from one place to another place because of this hypersialylation structure that leads to the adhesion with the neighboring cells. And the panel on the uh, right hand side indicates how these tumor cells will be able to entered into the another organs, or in other terms they will uh, how they will move towards this intravasation when they reach near the other organs. So what happens in this case, the cancer cells, since they have the different glycan structure, or in other terms the picture shown here is about the hypersialylated structure. So what happens in the case of hypersialylated structure, this hypersialylated glycans helps in the interaction with this E-selectin, P-selectin and L-selectin, that helps in the intravasation of the cancer cells. As it is shown here, this sialic acid interacts with the E-selectin, and also this CD24 sialic acid interacts, hypersialylic acid interacts with the P-selectins. And this glycan structures, another modified hypersialylated glycan structures, that has this 6-sulfol as Lewis, and has the sialic acid interacts with the L-selectins. And other hypersialylated structures are also mentioned, that is CD44 and CD133. They also helps in the intravasation when they reach near the other organs. So in this way, tumor cells, when they reach close to the other organs, or close to their other target sites, This kind of glycan structures helps in the altering of these mesenchymal cancer cells behavior back to the epithelial cells behavior. Thereby, they can spread tumors in those organs also. So this is how a brief overview is. This is just a brief overview how this hypersialylated structures uh, altered this adhesion and invasion in the tumor cells and helps them to grow, and also uh, metastasis, which is kind of very difficult to cure at present situation or at present condition. So if you need to understand more about this hypercyclic silated structure in, interaction, hypersialylated structures role in this altered adhesion and invasion in tumor cells, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.